another video. Okay. Oh, praises be to the Most High. All right, you guys, I'm in some shade, and so I just wanted to come by and spend some time with you all. I hope you get your notification. This is just a quick pop-up live, you guys. So yeah, sometimes this is how I'm able to get it in. I got to get it in through pop-up lives. Okay, so until you guys come in, I have a bag of yarn. All right, and this is my Yarn Bee Soft Secret. I recently made a beautiful hat. All right, and so I got some leftover yarn from that. If you missed that video, please make sure you go back and check that video out. Hey Pamela, one of my dessert squads, how are you today? So I got these hat. Pamela, I will be emailing you today. All right. Oh wow, thank you, Michi Crochet Nook. Hey, Michi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the dessert squad. Okay. Thank you, Michi. Yay. I appreciate y'all membership so very much. I am not on my computer so I can play the song for you, but that's okay because you know what? I got you covered. Oh, Michi, thank you. Send 5 gift membership. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow. So she has blessed 5 of you guys to be one of my members. I greatly appreciate that. Michi, you don't even understand. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. I'm telling you, our Heavenly Father, He knows what we have need of, you guys. He knows what we have need of, and He will send that help and support to you. Okay? Put your trust in Him. Put your trust in Him, and He'll take you from there. Just lean on Him, and He'll take you from there. Everybody that's coming in, Don, and everybody that's coming in, I appreciate you so very much. I have found me. I'm doing great. I have found me some shade right here. So if you have hear some noise out, I got my windows down because y'all, I don't need to be sweating in front of you guys, you know. So what I'm doing right now, you guys, is I grabbed a bag of yarn, and this is some scrap yarn, and I'm making these hats for homeless. So I'm just going through some of my my inventory and just trying to find hats that I just been sitting on for a while, or if I just, you know, just holding on to it for whatever reason, someone this winter could be using it. So I am going to hugs to all. Gotta get back to work. Thank you so much, bitch. Have a great day at work. Have a great day, and thank you for blessing me. This is amazing. It's amazing. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. So I got this one, you guys. This one is called Garnet, and this one is just light blue, and I got a cognac. That cognac is so beautiful. And I got a olive green. So what I'm doing with this, and I just got this is chili pepper, but I only got just a little of that. So yeah, that can go on the side. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to be creating these hats, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to, Pamela, I will be emailing you right after this to share with you those 2 organization that's collected these hats. Yes, I will. So I'm going to be making these hats, and it gives me, you know what I love about this, you guys? It gives you the opportunity to use up some of your yarn, but then it also blesses someone else, right? And if you're not trying to help somebody, what you doing with your life? Okay, we should always be in the spirit of helping, right? Because you just never know where you're going to need help from and who's going to be able to help you. So we want to be a blessing. We want to be a blessing. And I got the yarn to bless someone. So I'm just gonna make these hats. Yesterday, not yesterday, but day before yesterday, I pulled out my central machine, and so I'm gonna be making some hats on my central machine too. But when I'm out and about, I can just take my y'all, that's the fire department. I mean the ambulance. Okay, get out of their way because it could be emergency. So yeah, so I'm just going to be making these hats, you guys, and just, trying to make them look, even though I'm using my scrap yarn, I don't need the hats look like there was no care put into it. So I'm definitely going to be making these hats with love. Just because it's homeless that I'm giving these hats to don't mean I gotta just make any old thing. I want to do it with love, and I want to do it with style. You already have a situation, because here's the thing about life. You don't know how people got to where they are. You don't know how they got to be the homeless. Nobody as a child thought that they would grow up to be in poverty or in being homeless or drugs or whatever. Stuff happens in life, you all. Life is real. I'm sorry from that glare. Life is real, and life sometimes can be a struggle, and the struggle is different. The struggle is different. Okay, that's better. The struggle, it looks different from each individual, so we have to be so careful. So when I'm making these hats, I still want to put some care into it, and some love into it. So whoever wears the hat feels like somebody care. Let me ask you guys a question. Please don't forget to thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate that. I like to watch those videos. They have the soft music playing behind it. It's where people be homeless, like laying on the streets, and they don't even know where their next meal is coming. And then you have one of those YouTubers that buys their food and sit down and talk with them and eat with them. It brings I get so emotional. I just get so emotional about it, because you don't know people's story. You don't know people's story, but I'm gonna share a story with you all. Y'all know I love story time, okay? But let me share a story with you all. One day I was in the car with my husband and I. We was in the car together, and this homeless man, he was asking for money. He was asking for money. Now, anytime we see homelessness, we always associate it with drugs or alcohol. That's not always the case, okay? That is not always the case. But we associate it with drugs and, alcohol, right? And so the guy told my husband, he was like, he was so hungry. He was so hungry. So my husband pulled over before we got on the expressway, and he gave the man some money. And he started talking to the guy. And the guy was just so appreciative that my husband stopped and talked to him. And he was like, I promise you, the money that you've given me, I'm going to go order me something to eat. He said, I would not use this money for anything other than buying me something to eat. And he was so grateful. He said, nobody sits here. He said, nobody stops to talk to me. He said, and you're the first person that stopped and talked to me. And he said, you made me feel like a human being, not just this bum, not just this homeless person. He said, you made me feel like a human being. And I just got so emotional. I was like, wow, they are human beings as well. They just had situations. One time I was getting my hair done, and the lady was telling me the story. This man was a lawyer, and he became homeless. But the way that he became homeless was, I shared this story plenty of times, but for you newbies who never heard this story, this is lawyer. He was married, and his wife left him, and he didn't know how to deal with it. He did not know how to deal with his wife leaving him, and he became homeless. He was like, I can't live without her. You can love somebody unto death, and we should never love nobody that hard. We should only love God unto death, not man. You know what I'm saying? Because man can let you down. They can hurt you. They can, you know what I'm saying? And he loved this woman so much that when she left him, he couldn't function. He stopped working. He stopped eating. He stopped caring. he just stopped life altogether. So he became homeless. And one day he came into the beauty shop, and he asked my hairstylist for some money. He wanted to get something to eat. And he told her, he said, if you give me this money, I promise you, not only would I give your money back to you, he was going to double it, triple it, whatever he was going to do to it. So she was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She gave him the money, and he went and he got him something to eat. Because she showed that she cared and listened to him, he did just that. Guess what this man did? He turned his life around. He pulled himself back up by the bootstraps, and he got back into what he knows to do, which was being an attorney. Now, he comes back into the shop. He got his suit on. He got his briefcase. He got his life back on track. So he told my beautician, he said, do you remember me? And she was like, not a fine brother like you. No, I don't remember you. He said, I was homeless, and I came in here and I asked everybody for money, and you was the only person that gave me this money to get me something to eat. And he said, because you showed me charity, or not sympathy, but just compassion, he gave her a nice amount of money back. And she's like, he said he was an attorney, and he said what happened, his wife left him and he couldn't deal. He said he didn't understand what was going on. And she was like, how did a woman leave somebody like you? And it was such a beautiful story. So we don't even understand. Sometimes we entertain angels, and that's the scriptures. We entertain angels and we don't even know it. We don't know who we helping. We just don't know. So help somebody. You know, you can just talk to somebody. If you got a spare dollar, give it to them. Don't try to figure out what they're going to do with that dollar. It's not your business. Your portion is, I planted a seed. I helped someone. Because you never know how that help is going to come back to you. It may not come back to you. Maybe it's going to come back to your children. Maybe it's going to come back to your parents. You don't know how that help is going to circle its way back to you. So always try to be in a position to help someone. Sometimes people just need somebody to say hello. Hey, Sandy, how are you? She said, hi, Jeanette. Just, how are you? Oh, just great. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. And so, you know, we just don't know. I mean, Michi just came in, and not only did she join my membership, she blessed 5 people with the membership. You know, I talk to God, and I'll be like, Father, I don't know where the help is going to come from. I don't know how my help is going to come. But if I put my trust in you, I know it's going to show up. It's going to show up because I'm putting my trust in you. And when somebody is hungry, or somebody in need or something like that, I'm so tired of being judgmental. Oh, what they're going to do with that money? Buy some cigarettes. What they're going to do with that money? Buy some drugs. They might just buy a sandwich. They might just buy some water. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody's situation. We all struggling in some capacity. We all are. We need a smile. We need a hello. We need to have a blessed day. We need we just need these things. And when we do it and pass it on, it's a beautiful thing. I gave my at Aldi's. I don't know if all Aldi's does this, but here in Chicago, Illinois, we at Aldi's have to pay for our shopping carts. We pay 25 cents. And then if you want to get your quarter back, you got to bring it back. But one day I saw this lady, she was getting out of her car, and I said, she said, oh, here's a quarter. And I was like, no, I say, play it forward. And she said, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to play it forward. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you? And anybody I miss, thank you for being here. I appreciate it so very much. And I told her, play it forward. Something as simple as a shopping cart can change the trajectory of someone's day. We don't know. We all are struggling. Some way we struggling, y'all. Mental health. Your mental, man, we watch the news because we want to stay abreast of what's going on in the world. We read the papers or whatever, and what do we hear? Tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. That's all we hear is tragedy. They'll throw in something good, but majority of the news is something bad, right? So we have to take the time to be grateful that we are here to see another day, here to tell somebody I love you, here to even be here with someone. I appreciate that so much. I don't take nothing for granted anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm so much older. When you're younger, you feel invincible. You don't feel nothing bad is going to happen to you. You feel like you can do whatever you want to do. When you get older, you start appreciating every day. You really do. You start appreciating every day. And I have a level of gratitude for people. Thank you for the hearts and everything like that. Thank you guys. I have a different love and respect for life and for people. We do each other like we so guaranteed. My mom was telling me about one of her neighbors, and this guy is a really nice guy. He's so friendly. He always speaking. He's always in a good mood. And he had a heart attack and he died. And I'm like, what? So just enjoy life. That's the point of my message today. Enjoy today. Do something good for yourself. Y'all, I got on glasses. Like, oh, DJ, good morning, Designs. How are you? Long time no see. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day. And if your day is not good, I hope it gets better. I really do. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I really do. Thank you guys for being here with me. Again, I'm just working on these hats for homeless. I'm just pulling out yarn that is left. We call them scrap yarn, but it's not scrap. It's leftovers. You know what I'm saying, from a previous project. So I got this yarn. I'm going to be making these hats, and just the fall is right around the corner, y'all. This year, can you believe it? Happy August 1st. We are in August already, you guys. We are in August. It's like we were just saying, the beginning of summer. Matter of fact, we were just saying Happy New Year's. And now we all the way in August. Time is moving. So we want to enjoy, we want to move with time and enjoy time and all of the things, right? So I'm out, just making sure, isn't it, Don? The year is just like, okay, it's like, are you serious? Are you just gonna move out just like that? The year is moving out. So I hope you guys are enjoying the summer. Okay, I'm hoping you're enjoying the summer, because y'all know they already have the fall stuff out already, and the Dollar Trees and the stores, they already have fall stuff out. All right. And so we want to enjoy the rest of our summer. We want to enjoy whatever summer we have left. We trying to enjoy it, right? Because, you just got to enjoy the season when it's come. Now, today, I think here in Chicago, where I reside, I think we're going to get like 78 today. And that's like perfect weather for me, y'all. Her who going through menopause, okay, listen, the cooler weather is wonderful for me. We've been getting quite a bit of rain, so I've been enjoying that. So, whoo, child. I appreciate your message. Be kind. You never know what people are going through. Yes, Sandy. You just never know. We all are. We all are. And when I see people that might have like an attitude or maybe not in a good mood, you just don't know what they're going through. You really don't. I was I'll probably be late to it, but I was looking at Deion Sanders situation, the battle that he's battling. I mean, people are just, life is life in. So we just want to enjoy life and just have a little bit grace on people. Have grace on yourself first and foremost. So, because sometimes we could be a little bit hard on self. We can get other people grace, but we don't always give ourselves grace. So learn to give yourself grace and say, hey, I messed up, whatever. Repent and try to keep it moving, but trying to get other people grace as well, because sometimes I look at people and I speak. You know, when you go to the store and you be like, good morning, good afternoon. And they may not say anything. You know, they may not. And I don't know where they are mentally, where they are financially. I don't know their situation. So I'm trying to learn to give people grace. Be like, you know what? I didn't put you in this mood, and I'm not gonna allow that spirit to put me in a bad mood. Okay. Where my crochet hook went? Okay, there's my hook. So let me be crocheting as I'm talking because I want to get these. Okay, this is the beginning of the month. I want to have all the hats. I'm going to take this month of August to make all the hats that I'm going to be donating. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that. That'll be a good thing. That's a good project for me to focus on. Being in a mindset of, of helping someone. So yeah, guys, so that's where I'm at today. I try to be there all the time with a level of gratitude because somebody had grace on me. Most High had grace on me, so let me have grace. Sandy asked me, what style hats are you going to be making? I'm going to be making just beanies. I'm just going to be making, I'm trying to see, did I bring them? No, I didn't. I'm going to be making different size beanies for both men's, women's, and children. All right. I'm going to be making just beanies. I don't want to make anything like complicated or anything like that. Just simple beanies for both men's, women's, and children. Because children are homeless as well. Because if their parents are homeless, they're homeless as well. Or you don't have to be homeless. You can just be in the need. Okay, not everybody is homeless, but that don't mean we don't need. Because right now I need a link card. Okay, an EBT or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? One of those cards that you can get food with. Wouldn't that be awesome? So I'm going to be making those men's, women's, and children. Basic beanies. That's it. I can go faster if I do something simple like that. If I try to do anything, more fancier, that's going to take a little bit more time, and that's not the objective here. The objective is just to, do that. Okay, so it could be worn. Yes, in the winter too. Yes, that's exactly what I want it to be worn in the winter. Because right now, you don't really need a hat unless you just one of those cold people like anemic or something like that. You may need a hat or something like that. But right now, you don't really need a hat, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is for winter. I just want to be able to get it to the different people so they can be able to disperse it, and whatever organization they take it to, I want them to be able to have it sooner than later. I mean, any time is a good time to donate, but yeah. It was this organization here that I used to contribute things to, but they no longer take like hats and scarves and stuff like that. They just on monetary things right now. They just want you to contribute money. But there was a time where we was able to do trial size, toothpaste, lotion, all those things, but not anymore. For the homeless, I use a double strand to make the hats warmer and faster. Yes, that's a great idea, Don. You say thank you to whoever gifted me a membership. It was yes, Denise, it was Michi. She donated, and I appreciate her so very much. It is so awesome. It's so awesome. And I'm glad she did, because I got a giveaway that I'm getting ready to do for my members. So stay tuned for that. I bring it every day. Kelly. Hey, beautiful Kelly. How are you? How are you today? It's so good to see you. It's always good to see everyone. It is always good just to pop in and say hello when you can. You know, people get it. You know, right now we in August, and what we got to do, we got to get ready for the school year. All right. The kids, the children just got out of school, and now you got to get ready for school again. I made hats and scarf sets to donate to, okay, charities. Um, awesome. Hand them out for free. Awesome. I'm so glad you're doing well. I am doing well too. Yes, yes, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone that comes in and just say hello and, you know, all of the things you all. It means a lot, you know. It's good to see those familiar faces or faces that you haven't seen in a while to let me know that everybody's still okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Yeah, you guys. So that's what I'm doing. And like I said, the weather is beautiful. And I just wanted to, you know, park in some shade. Okay. And you know how it is when you're parking by yourself, somebody want to park right next to you. And now you want to feel like, oh, they're going to see me talking. I am not ashamed to see somebody see me talking, because people talk on their earpiece, and you got so many content creators. So people are always talking. It'd be funny to me because I know there are content creators when I'm out and about and I see people like telling you about products and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, they on social media trying to get this money too, right? We all trying to survive, all right? We all are trying to thrive, and we all are trying to survive. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so now I got the foundation done. I know, right, Denise? Yes, I know. And I just got this Dollar Tree. Y'all, out of all the beautiful hooks that I got, okay, and I got some beautiful hooks. If you missed my last Happy Meal, I take these types of hooks with me. Now I got this hook. It's just a plastic hook that I got from the Dollar Tree. And what happened is when I'm going out, I don't want to always take my fancy hooks because I don't want to, you know, misplace them or lose them or damage them. So I'll take my plastic hooks with me sometimes, and that's what I have. But now I got smart, and I leave hooks in my car because one time, not one time, more than one time, I had the yarn, I had my project, and I didn't have the crochet hook. So now I leave crochet hooks in my vehicle, and that way I'm never without a crochet hook. Because a lot of times, you know what? You may not feel like crocheting. You be like, oh, I don't feel like crocheting while I'm out. But then you have that downtime and you like, you know what? I could have been doing a row or two. So I just leave it in the car just in case I get compelled to crochet. Like today, I'm in a crochet mood outside. Because sometimes I feel better crocheting outside than inside. So wherever the crochet moves you, go ahead and do it. You know what, you all? I've been listening to Little John's Yarn. That's the beautiful Aisha. Well, not Aisha. Y'all know Little John's Yarn. And she was saying about how all of this AI stuff is, be careful when you're buying patterns online. And you know, it's just this AI is making things a little bit complicated for designers because people are using it to say that they got a pattern and actually they don't. Pretty much AI created that pattern, and when you try to do it, it doesn't turn out the same way. So try to catch up on her videos to let us know. We got to be so careful out here. You thinking you seeing one thing and it's really AI generated. So be careful. I'm like, can we have anything original? Can't we just get back to that? But the society, the world that we live in, is everything has to be so quick. You know what I mean? People want things fast, fast, fast. And it's just where we at. You know, it's just where we at. So That's what I love about crocheting. You know, we're trying to take our time and do things with love, and do it with love and do it with care. Do it with love and do it with care. Yeah. So all of these beautiful colors, the blues and the garnet and the green and the gold, whoever gets these hats, they're going to be like, oh, I'm fancy. They're going to think like, they're going to be like, somebody really cared with these hats right here. That's what they're going to feel when they wear my hat. I don't know about somebody else's hat, but that's how mine is. But yeah, guys, I was just, y'all always pay attention to who's around you, okay? Don't be so occupied that you don't check your surroundings, okay? Because people on cray cray. Good morning, Dim Designs. How are you today? Say good morning, everyone. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you all for hanging out with me this morning. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Yes, it was Michi. Hey, Kimberly. Yes, so you was here earlier. You said, wait a minute. Yes, she did. I know, right? I am so excited. I am so excited. Kimberly, how are you today? It is so good to see you. Yeah, I'm so excited. That was truly, truly a gift. Okay, it was truly a gift. I'm like, really? Thank you. Yeah, and I was just saying, like, okay, I got to do something for my members. And she going to gift a lot of it. So you guys get a chance to, you know, see the perks that I offer and all of the things. I know, right? Doing great. I am doing great as well. I am doing so good. I am so glad to be doing well, you know. I am so glad, and I'm so glad you are too. Yes. I think I'm just going to leave. Well, no, I'm not. I was getting ready to say I'm going to leave these projects in my car, but I think I want to make sure that these get done. Yeah. So I'm just going to, if you're just tuning in, I'm working on hats for homeless, and I'm just going to use, I don't know if it's going to take the whole month of August, but August is going to be the month where I'm just making hats. I don't want to make anything other than hats. You know what I mean? I went to Miguel from Who Knows told me to go to Walmart's, and Walmart's was having their flip-flops on sale for $1 or something like that. At my local Walmart, they did not have no flip-flops for $1. I was going to make the ruffle sandals, but I'm not, because, you know, I'm not awesome and sweet beach. Yeah, I know. I am so excited. I was going to be making the ruffle flip-flops, but because I can't find any flip-flops, you know, for $1, I'm just going to take the month of August to basically just make hats. And then I can get these hats on off, and they can distribute them to whomever they please, you know. So yeah, I feel good about that. I feel well about what's going on in August. Good morning, Cindy from Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hello, how are you? No, oh, thank you. Thank you. Sending blessings. Thank you. Yes, blessings are needed, you all. They are needed. I don't care what you got. Somebody always needs something to some capacity, right? To some this yarn, you guys, I got this yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is the Yarn Bee Soft Secret. Regular price was $4.99. I got it for $1.25. Okay. Now, I didn't get this recently. This is like last year or a year before. But yeah, I grabbed every color that they had for $1.25. Thank you, Cindy. Yes. Everybody speaking. Going to the sewing. Okay. That with sometimes. Awesome. Yeah, me too, Cindy. I really do love the colors, and you know, if you are able to grab that yarn when it was on sale or when they go on sale, that's great. But it's also great for us to use a lot of our inventory that we already have, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. Just use up, especially if I've already worked on some projects and this is the leftover yarn that we quote unquote call scrap yarn. Taking that yarn and oh wow, thank you so much. Y'all, oh wow, thank you, Cindy. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you. See, I'm on my phone. I can't play my music, but when I go on StreamYard, everybody who's donating and thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a song for you guys. I just can't play it right now. Thank you so much for the membership. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. The great goes on and on and on. Thank you so much, Cindy from Lulu's Treasure Trove. Oh, thank you. And everyone that is being gifted a membership. Yes. You guys are just in the right place at the right time, right? You know how they always say you in the wrong place at the wrong time? But guess what you all at? You are in the right place at the right time. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I am too, Jeanette. It's such a blessing to all the time. Oh, thank you. So I try to be. When I come on and, I never know where the Holy Spirit is going to move me to say and do. I just try to be obedient. That's all I try to be. I just try to be obedient. Yeah, I just try to be obedient because you just never know who needs an uplifting word, inspirational word. So, yeah. Oh, okay. It's 11:11 and be the first. Oh, awesome. That is my time anyway. Yeah, here too. Wow. Like you said, here with the help of the Holy Spirit today. Yes. Allowing the Holy Spirit to lead and guide us, right? Thank you so much. It's 11:12 now, but I'm just saying, time be doing its thing, you guys. That's why I can't waste no more time. I'm like, you know what? I don't have any time to waste on holding grudges, holding on to anger. I'm trying to free all that up. I'm trying to free all that up. Like I don't even have the energy anymore. It's like, you know what? If you forgive me, great. If you don't, I'll keep praying. But it's time to let go and live. And live. This is so soft. I don't know. Have you guys ever used the Yarn Bee Soft Secret? It is so beautiful. Thank you, Don. Don, I appreciate that so very much. Thank you so much for that. Have you guys ever used the Soft Secret? This yarn is super soft in your hand. So I can use any yarn, acrylic. Honey, I can use it all. But I'm going to be honest. This yarn is very soft in my hand. And right now, I need things that's soft in my hand because I got a lot of hats that I'm trying to make. I'm trying to see if I can make a certain number of hats. I'm going to see if I can achieve that. Yeah. All you can do is try, right? Try Just try to do the best you can in life, you all. Ain't nobody perfect. Okay? Don't even think. You can look at somebody and you be like, wow, they got the perfect life. They got the perfect family. You don't know what they got. Let's go and let's live. Yeah, so powerful. Let it go and let it go and live. Live. Come on, just because we're alive, if you're not living, you existing. You're like, I'm existing, but I'm not living. What should I be doing? Enjoying life. It's 12:14 here in Florida. Where you at? Oh, it's 11:14 here in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, we on Central Time, so you are hour ahead of us. Yes, you're hour ahead, or we're hour behind. However you want to say it. Yes, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day here. Like I said, the weather is so beautiful. I found me some shade. I was like, I gotta get in some shade. Yes, yes. And Georgia, oh, okay. So, I got on early enough. Okay, I got on early enough to while you guys are still, doing whatever you're doing, whether you are relaxing at home or if you're just listening to me while you're working and lurking. It's already, oh, girl, 90 degrees. Oh, child. My favorite place to crochet is in my car. Yeah. I like to go by the lake and just crochet. I get so inspired, right? I'm so inspired. Just looking at water, around nature, the trees, looking at the geese and all those things. I like to look at people fish. I love to watch people fish. I have never been fishing a day in my life, okay? Wouldn't know what to do, wouldn't know how to get started with it, but I love to watch people fish because I think they got to have so much patience for that fish to eat whatever they threw out there. I'm listening and crocheting. Oh, awesome. Crocheting scrunchies. Awesome. I remember one time I was asking somebody, I was like, what you catching? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm catching, different types of fish. And I was like, wow. But he probably been there since the crack of dawn. So people get started like really, really early and they sit out there with their whatever they have and they just be patient and just fishing. But I've never been fishing before. And even though I may eat the fish, I'll be feeling sorry for the fish. Like, oh my goodness, I don't want to kill you just to eat. But I love to see it. I love to watch it. So I am going to have when I say so much fun making these hats, yeah, I probably come by and show you guys how many I made. But I'm going to let you know right now, they're all just beanies. I mean, do they need anything else besides beanies? I mean, I wouldn't think they want anything too fancy. And they all going to be done with either, like, I'm doing this one with double crochet, and some of them going to be done with half double crochet. I think people who got thick hair or hair, they probably need the double crochet, but people who probably got shorter hair would do the half double crochet. So I'm gonna do it with both. And for men's, women's, and children. So I got three style. Bless your heart. I say that all the time. Bless your heart. Thank you so much, Don. I say that all the time. Bless your heart. I think I got that from my grandmother, my great grandmother, not just my grandmother. I had the opportunity to, live and enjoy my great grandmother. And I think she used to always say, bless your heart. And I say that so much. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Yeah. See there, y'all. I hope y'all working on y'all project because my hats, I can do a beanie hat, I'm gonna say in a couple of hours, maybe a couple of hours and a half, something like that. I have not crocheted in my car before, but I Yeah. And can I tell y'all a secret? I'm a people watcher. I like to watch people. Have I gotten to that age where I can watch people go in and out of the store and just watch them? My mom used to do that. I'm like, Mom, why would you do that? All you doing is you can talk to anybody and you always do that. And just live on and you'll find yourself doing exact the same things your parents used to do. And my mom was a people watcher, and now I'm a people watcher. I mean, I'm not watching you like that. I just can sit out and just be in a parking lot and watch people get in and out of their car. I'll be like, wow, she bought a nice big TV or whatever. Or that was a lot of grocery. I don't know. It's entertainment. I can look at that or I can watch TV. So I'd rather just be out and, you just never know. You could be watching somebody and be a witness to something like, yeah, I did see that. Oh my God, yes. People, okay. Okay, I'm not alone. I am not alone. Listen, you get older and things change. What used to fancy me when I was younger, I am so not interested anymore. Like, I'm just not interested. Simplicity. I love simplicity. The simple, the better. Anything that's pretty much complicated, I shy away from it. I really, really shy away from him. Like, I don't want the complication, you all. I need simplicity. I'm trying not to stress my heart out. I'm trying to keep it popping. Oh my God, yes. People what? Yes, yes. I sit there and be like, oh, okay. And some of these people you need to keep an eye on because they be out here sometimes just wilding out. I don't know what the problem is, but sometimes they be really, oh shoot, I messed up. Wait a minute, 1, 2. I want to make sure I don't miss 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Yeah, you always, let me tell you something. Don't be out here just not paying attention to your surroundings. We have to be very vigilant with looking around and seeing because every time I'm like on social media, sometimes you can really go down a rabbit hole, but these scammers always looking out for a new way to scam you. If they're not leaving things on your car that can give you, make you pass out or, it's just so many things that people are doing. Sometimes I just don't even like listening to these things. You need to know exactly what's going on, but sometimes it could be so disheartening. It make you almost feel like you don't even want to come out the house. Yeah. You got that right. You got that right. It's like, I was hearing about them leaving a phone out or they'll leave money on your windshield or they'll tell you, do you want to buy some perfume? And by time it's intoxicated. So by time you smell it, you passing out. So it's just a lot that we have to, be careful with. So much. I don't know how. Yeah, I think let me just do this. So yeah, you guys. So that's all I got. I just wanted to, hang out, do a few rows of these hats. And these hats, I'm gonna bring you in because I don't want to exercise. Yep. Just do these hats and go back in the house because I'm not going back in the house. I got things to do, but I got a certain time that I do not like to be out. I remember one day I was out late and because I was on the bus because my car was in the shop. And I don't know what goes on when it gets dark outside. People just, we got a lot of closed institution for mental. We used to have quite a few here in Illinois, mental hospitals, but a lot of them has since been closed. And so they let people who needs attention, medication, treatment just roam out here, and they are just destructive. You know what I'm saying? And this experience that I had, this guy, he was just like hollering, and he was arguing at, I don't know who he was arguing with, but when I tell you he was upset, I had to get away from him. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what you on. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. I'm not sticking around to find out. But he looked it okay. He looked like a guy just was waiting on the bus just like everybody else. But something clicked, and he started arguing with this person. And he's arguing, and the more that he's talking, the more angry he was getting. So I left and I walked around somewhere else, because I always like to be around other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't put myself in a position where nobody is around me. But it was only a few people out. But a few people that was out, I was like, okay, let me just walk away. Let me walk around to somebody else, and I'm just going to stand with it. Because this guy, and I'm just so upset, because, you know, we're supposed to be the most so-called wealthiest country, but the help that we need and the people need, our veterans, our mental challenged people, they don't always get those treatments. And when these facilities closes up, it not only endangered the person who has the mental illness problems, but it also endanger anyone that they are around. And it's just really sad. It's just a sad situation. And I know I ran across a guy. He was mentally challenged, and he just kept laughing. Me and my coworker was laughing at something, and he was mocking us. And I'm like, you know, they didn't close up these institutions, and they really need to bring them back. Yeah, they need to bring it back to not just for nosy, but yeah, me too, but for very relaxing. Yep. When they are talking and walking and playing with their children. Yeah, in the park. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Don. So, you know, just always just don't be so, you know, we so consumed on our phones, and our phones is such a distraction. And we use them as a distraction, right? Because we don't really always want to, hey, Lisa for Ladybird, love, how are you? We have our phone. Okay. There's the ambulance. All right. So I'm not sorry about that, because somebody needs help. There it goes, you know. But you know, these phones are a distraction, but sometimes I cut my phone off altogether. I cut my phones out altogether. I'm like, no, I need to see what is going on around me, because, you know, people, they need to be watched. They need to be watched. And I try to keep a close eye on them, like, okay, I just want you to know I see you. I see you, sir, ma'am. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. Keep your eyes out, you know, because people who try to get out on you, it doesn't matter who they are. It could be a man or a woman. So I'd be like, I'm looking at both of you all just for my safety. They be like, oh, she looks so paranoid. Thank you. I don't take that as an insult. I take that as a compliment. I do not take me looking paranoid as an insult. I'm like, yeah, I want you to know that I see you seeing me, watching you. So yes, okay, I just want to make sure I was doing this right. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. That blue, this blue does not, technology is blessing and I agree. Yeah, it totally is. You know, it's a great, it has, everything has pros and cons, okay? I can see all the benefits of it, but then I can see the distraction. And one time, I'm watching these short videos where people are so consumed on their phone and they don't even realize they are in the streets about to get hit by a car. Okay, literally getting ready to be hit by a car because they so into their phone. It's like, okay, I know whatever you're watching, because sometimes when you're scrolling and you're scrolling and you're scrolling, and next thing you know, an hour has went past, 2 hours have went past, but you still got to pay attention to where you're walking, where you're going, right? Oh my goodness, is it that deep? It could be just that deep. You could be, you'll pass your stop. You're like, oh my goodness, I am past my stop because I was watching this video or whatever. So yeah, it's all good. If you use things, and the thing about it is our children, they can't function without it. Like, I don't know what's the appropriate age. Every parent is different. I don't know what the appropriate age where you should give your child a cell phone, but I just see how distracting they are and how they make teachers' jobs harder. These teachers say, put your phone on silence or put it away. And when the children see something that's funny on the phone, or they see something that's whatever, they want to share it with their classmate. And it really makes the teacher's job harder, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what age a lot of parents say, well, I give these to my children so in case of an emergency. And I totally agree with that. Any type of emergency, it's good to have those devices. However, I don't think they should ever interfere when the children are in the classroom. They should be on silent or vibration or whatever it may be, but you should not be on your phone in the school. And when I see those videos where these teachers are just at their wits' end, I get so upset with the parents. Like, you know what? The parents are telling their children, do not have that phone on while you're in school, and don't have that phone on while you're in class. But these children have a mind of their own, and they want to impress each other, right? Okay. Grandson, school. Oh, what? They to the special bag. You know what, Don? Some schools would do that, but some of these children, they so rebellious that they won't even I don't know, they don't always do what they're supposed to do. So I'm not trying to blame the parents, because some parents say, hey, if they take your phone, just get it back at the end of the class, or leave it in your locker, or just be responsible. I'm not saying that the parents are not giving their children the rules, but I know, being a child once ourselves, we know we don't always follow what our parents tell us because we're too busy trying to impress one another. Okay, we so in a society where we want to impress each other that we won't even do the right thing. So I'm just saying, hopefully, I don't know. I think what teachers needs are teachers' aides. They really need someone in the classroom with them to help them with the students, because trying to do it by themselves is sometimes can be very, very challenging and overwhelming. I mean, it's just one of you against 18 to 20 children, and sometimes the number increases. It depends on how many teachers that they have available. So it's like, all these children against just you. If they had a teacher aide there to, to help out, I think it'll make their job a little bit more easier, and it can make their teaching a lot more effective because they feel like they have help. I don't know where they can get the money from, because they always struggling every school year. The finances are struggling, but it would be nice if they did have some type of help for the teachers. I'm just saying, But anyway, you all, I want to say thank you guys. I just want to be here for an hour. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I greatly appreciate it. If you didn't have a chance to thumbs up the live chat, please do so now, okay? And Michi, thank you for all of the gifts, and Lulu's Treasure Trove for gifting my memberships. My members, I will be having a giveaway this week or next week or it's coming soon. And so all you new members get a chance to see exactly what I do with my members, and how I try to show gratitude for being a member of mine, and shout outs and all of the things I try to do for my members. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You know, whether you're being gifted my membership or you signed up for my membership, just know I'm just excited. I'm excited for you guys, and you know, I'm just excited to see, you know, how far this channel going to go. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to head out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you guys again in these YouTube streets. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Back to work.